As a little girl, I was a daddy's girl. I remember waiting for him to get home from work so we could play games, and then I could fall asleep sitting on his lap in our big comfy chair. Growing up, some of my fondest memories were while playing racing video games with him. I still remember every single night when he would tuck me into bed and say my goodnight prayers with me. I remember thinking that my dad had the coolest job ever. Sometimes my mom would take me to visit him at work and he'd let me collect all the slugs throughout the house and I'd use them as play money. I went along with him to Bring Your Daughter to Work Day a few years, and I was always fascinated. Now that I'm grown up, I'm still extremely close to him. He's the one I go fishing with on lazy summer weekends, and he's the one I share my passion for the Blackhawks with. My dad always told me I could be anything I wanted, and encouraged me to always follow my dreams. He was there for every dance recital, every band concert, and every softball game. If something were to ever happen to my dad at work, my world would come crumbling down. There's absolutely no way I could even begin to picture my life without him. He's the one who has provided for me my whole life growing up, and he's been there for me through everything. I never thought about it visiting him at work when I was little, but thinking about it now, I know that safety needs to be a key priority 100% of the time. I need my dad to be safe on the job, not just for my sake, but for my whole family's. He's the main provider in my family, and I go to him for everything. Sure, I've had an endless amount of memories with him in the past 24 years, but I need an endless amount of memories with him in the years to come. There are certain monumental events in which a daughter needs her dad. If my dad wasn't safe on the job, he could miss those monumental events, such as walking me down the aisle at my future wedding, and I would be devastated. I've planned a life full of adventures with my dad, and if he got injured because he wasn't working safely, I'd never get to experience those things, such as finally getting to our first Hawks game, or him finally teaching me how to golf. Safety in the workplace is necessary for so many reasons. I need him to continue to work safe so that he doesn't put other coworkers in danger. I need him to work safe so that he can continue to be there for my family. Most of all, I need him to work safe because my dad has been there for me every moment until now, and I need him to work safe so that he can be there for me in the future. I mentioned before that I couldn't imagine a world without my dad. Knowing that he's working safely, I know I don't have to.